Thanks very much. I want to thank Owen O'Brien and Sinn Féin for putting this motion forward here today to give us a chance to talk about renters and housing. And I suppose renters in Kerry, Minister, are having severe difficulty in many parts of it to get a house to rent. And then the houses that are available maybe are too expensive, and the HAP system, landlords are very sceptical of it and are not willing to take it. And several times, Minister, there are houses definitely to be found, but many landlords, because if they can only get 700 or 800 euros a month rent for it, and they pay half of that in tax, they're not going. And then the other problem they have with the RTB, if they need their house back, they can't get it back because the RTB will ensure that they won't get it back. And which brings me to the point in, Minister, you are aware, of course, that if a landlord or a house owner rents a house to a Ukraine family, they'll get 800 tax-free from the government. And we're very aware now that that they're not going to be kept in hotels endlessly. So where are these people going to finish up? 3 minutes or so each. So they're invariably going to be looking for rented houses or landlords to rent houses to them, so they'll have an advantage. And I'm asking you now, Minister, to ensure that our people get that same tax relief, that whoever rents a house to the local person, that they can get up to 800 tax-free, the very same as the Ukrainians do. I want the same deal for our own local people. And I'm making no bones about it. Our people are entitled to the same terms and conditions as anybody else, whatever part of the world they come from. And voids, there's still very little progress in relation to voids being brought back into existence in Kerry. I told you this a few days ago before. And the tenant purchase scheme now, which I believe was a great scheme, any house, local authority house that's built since 2015 can't be purchased by the tenant. I wanted to change that, because that was a great scheme where people, when they were allocated a house in the first place by the local authority, they kept the house well, and because it is in their mind that they wanted to purchase the house when they get on their feet. That was a great scheme, and that's being ended now. There's a lot of voluntary housing bodies building houses, but the tenants will never be able to purchase them. And the same pride, I believe, is not had by tenants when they see that they can't ever purchase the house. Minister, one very important thing, we're housing people from all over the world in Killarney, and we have no homeless centre in Killarney. If someone becomes homeless in Killarney, the nearest homeless centre for them is Tralee. Now that takes people away from the local schools, it takes them away from everything, family and everything, and that's too far away. I needed to address that very important issue. We always had a facility there, but with 12 months now, we don't have it. I have a few more seconds. Planning. And there's no possibility of getting planning now in most of Kerry except farmers' sons and daughters. And while I welcome that, there are other local people that should be getting planning as well, and get the basic right to build a house and put a roof over their heads.
There are 2 speakers.